Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sabansi. I want to welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamerspro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today, we're still going to be roasting the Lakers and Shannon Sharpe and these guys. So before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Now, there's something that I've been thinking about over the last, let me say, 2 weeks now, about the Clippers and the Lakers and Russell Westbrook and the media. I started asking myself, since Russell Westbrook joined the Clippers, I think they've had like a 10-8 or 11-8 record. They've had some ups and downs. But you rarely hear this kind of this kind of like constant drama surrounding the Clippers. You almost never hear it. There's never any of these reports. There's never any kind of leak sort. There's never really anything. It's always they go out there, they either win or lose, and then everything is kind of handled behind the scenes. We don't really hear much. There's never really any noise coming out of that organization. But in the case of the Lakers, there's always some type of drama. There's always something going on. There's always some blame to go around. There's always some issue. There's always this. There's always that. And I ask myself, why isn't there all of this drama surrounding Westbrook, but there's always some type of issue surrounding the Lakers? What's the cause of all of this? What is the reason that this keeps happening? Why am I bringing this up? As you all know, the Clippers played against the Lakers yesterday, and they absolutely mollywopped the Lakers. They beat them boys like a drum. They beat the hell out of them. And it was never close whatsoever. The Clippers finished the game with 6 players in double figures. Kawhi Leonard did Kawhi Leonard things, 25.7 rebounds. Only one turnover, 53% shooting, 57% shooting from the three, 75% shooting from the free throw line. You had guys like Ivica Zubac, who was a monster. He had 17 and 13 rebounds. Russell Westbrook, who only played one half, he shot 50% from the field, 50% from the three. He got 14 points. He had 3 turnovers. Skip said he would have 6. Norman Powell had 27 off the bench. Bones Highland had 14 off the bench. Terrence Mann had 10 points off the bench. Eric Gordon chipped in 9. They was giving them dudes fits. And as I was watching the game, I saw that the Clippers had they had a specific game plan to cover or guard Anthony Davis. This was said by Ty Lue, and I mentioned it in one of the other shows where they said they were going to play AD straight up man up and then in the paint, and then if he makes a move outside, then we'll send a double. This was said. This is just called basketball and a defensive game plan. So the Lakers play the game and then they lose. LeBron finishes the game with 33 points with 6 turnovers. So LeBron actually found the 3 turnovers that Russell Westbrook lost. He got them. He has 7 assists, 8 rebounds. Nobody spoke about LeBron's 6 turnovers. Had it been Russell Westbrook could have had 25 points, 11 assists. But if he had those 6 turnovers and the Clippers lost, that would have been the #1 talking point with these bozos. This is why they hate independent media, because people have different opinions. We're not a monolith. It's not like one talking point across the spectrum. LeBron puts up those numbers. Anthony Davis puts up 17 points, 11 rebounds on 50% shooting. And Skip and Shannon are doing their analysis today. And then, of course, after they said their whatever they said, they found a way to pinpoint a scapegoat and create yet more drama. But before we get into his comments, this video is brought to you by sponsor Aura, who's also the official sponsor of the T-Wolves. Do you know what the fastest growing crime in America is today? It's identity theft. Imagine trying to log into your email only to see that your password has been changed. Then you start getting weird notifications from your bank and credit cards only to find out that all of your personal and sensitive information has been totally compromised. If you think it can happen to you and your family, just know that in 2020, over 49 million Americans were victims to identity theft, costing them a combined $56 billion. That is why we are excited to partner with Aura, who's the sponsor of this video. Aura is the #1 identity theft and financial fraud protection. Aura monitors the dark web and alerts you if any of your passwords and accounts have been breached. And funny enough, after using Aura, I discovered some of my credentials were floating around in the dark web, and the app showed me exactly when and where the breach happened. In addition, Aura allows you to set spending alerts, and they'll notify you of any suspicious transactions. Aura is 4 times faster than any of its competitors in alerting you if someone is trying to open a credit card or obtain a loan using your name. And remember this, every 14 seconds someone becomes a victim of identity fraud. Don't let it happen to you. Now click the link in the description and try Aura for free for 2 weeks and see if any of you or your family's personal information has been compromised. Start your free trial at aura.com/dreamerspro. And when you try Aura, by using the link in the description below, also know that you're supporting this channel. Thank you. So what we want to do is want to play exactly what Skip and Shannon had to say as they threw Anthony Davis under the bus yet again. Take a listen to this.
Okay, last point. Your biggest concern about your team going forward, the biggest X factor in all of basketball is AD, who really the last 2 games AD has stood for always disappointing. He didn't play poorly last night. He just didn't assert himself.
He got outplayed by Zubac.
Yeah. He got out-hustled and outplayed by Big Zoo. Used to be a Laker, and yet he shouldn't be in AD's stratosphere.
No.
Anthony should, I'm not going to say destroy him, but he should.
He should.
He should dominate him.
Yes.
He just should. He's just that much better and quicker, stronger. All of the above. And the numbers aren't terrible for Anthony because he winds up with 17 and 11, but Zubac winds up with 17 and 13. And you could just, your eye test told you, wait a minute,
right,
the Clippers guy is outplaying you, right? Okay. It's not acceptable, especially on a night that it was clear from jump that LeBron was a little out of it.
Right.
So now you need your co-star to pick it up.
Yes.
Austin Reeves got off to a shaky start, but he had a very sneaky, quiet. He scored 20 points. So I don't know how you could ask more from him, right?
Since he's been in the starting lineup, I got no qualms whatsoever.
Well,
because I know, he turns the ball over. Yeah, he had some careless turnovers. But you know what? I don't question his effort. I don't question his desire. I don't question his IQ. I know he's trying. He's doing the best he possibly can. But in that first half, I needed AD. In the first half, I needed AD to get. I'm not saying give me 30 like LeBron gave me in the second half, but can he give me 15? Can he give me like 18?
Assert yourself.
Yes.
Show that you care enough that your motor is going to run hot for a crucial game.
Right.
Okay, so the Lakers lose the first half by 19. They win thanks to LeBron the second half by 12.
Right.
My takeaway from the game is weirdly positive because of the second half, because not only did they not quit, they actually made a great run that got shot down by a team that just couldn't miss.
That's the thing. Every run, every time the Lakers would cut it, because they took the lead, what was it, 30, 31, 30, 30, 33, 32, something like that. And then they go boom, boom, boom. And next thing you know, it's back to a 9-point lead when they just had a 1-point lead.
Yep.
I'm like, well, damn. It just seemed like in the second half, they could never get over that hump where they tied the ball game, Skip. And now all of a sudden the Clippers like, man, we just had a 24-point lead.
Then the pressure would flip on the Clippers.
They would just come down and make big shot after big shot after big shot.
So you heard what they had to say about AD. Here are my thoughts on this. I don't get you dudes. I don't get you dudes. Anthony Davis is always on the hook with you guys in the media. He's always on the hook with you guys. AD was putting up big numbers over the stretch. Oh my God, AD is good. He's the this, he's the that. He's good. Then he has a game where he has 17 points. Oh man, AD's the X factor. AD was not the X factor is that the Clippers had a game plan and they took him away. The same way the Lakers were double teaming the hell out of Kawhi Leonard, that's what they were doing, is the same way the Clippers said we're going to take away AD and force other people to beat us. It wasn't that Anthony Davis was up and down. It wasn't that Anthony Davis is garbage. It wasn't that Anthony Davis can't play. It had nothing to do with Anthony Davis not being aggressive, unless you wanted him to just continue to force the issue and jack up terrible shots. Is that the defensive game plan was to stop AD. And that's what they did. And it worked. The Lakers' defensive game plan was to double Kawhi and force Russell Westbrook to be the open man, and it burned them. He ended up shooting 50% from the three. But at the end of that game, instead of saying, hey, the Clippers played a great game and we lost, we got to find a way to throw this dude under the bus. And my question is, when will this stop? This is what Kevin Durant was talking about. It's such a toxic environment. My question is, what other teams do you see this type of drama with? There are 30 teams in the NBA. Name the other one. Why is it always with this? It's always some type of drama. What the hell is going on? Now they're throwing Anthony Davis under the bus. I don't get it. Maybe this was what Kawhi was avoiding and Kevin Durant was avoiding. I don't get it. Why is this I used to think about, why is this the only team that always has this going on? Why is it just this team that always has some type of narrative and, this guy didn't. To me, it is weird. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. But this is weird. Whatever you guys think, leave your thoughts in the comment section. We catch you on the next show.